Guys, it's happening. Print on demand is dead. That's a rumor that's going on for years now, and it comes up every now and then. People who claim that are the same people who think you can build a business overnight. And the other people, they can only make jokes about it because they know how the business really works. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Apo and I'm the CEO of the fastest growing print-on-demand service in Europe called Market Print. That means I have a lot of insights from every perspective in this industry. For those people who don't know what print-on-demand is, it's a business model where you don't have to hold stock. You can just install our software and you can sell products that are being printed afterwards. So that means you have no inventory, you have no stock, and you can just start selling immediately. And I think that makes it clear why this business model is so popular. You can scale it very quick, you don't have any upfront costs, and you have a lot of advantages we want to talk about now. But first things first, one of the arguments I'm hearing out there is print on demand is that because there is too much competition. Let's talk about this point. People are saying it's too late, there's no space left in any niche, and they're talking about too much competitors. Let me be clear here. I was starting this business back in 2017. When I started, I was in a lot of Facebook groups and stuff like that. And on this early stage, people were also talking about too much competition right now. And for example, advertising is getting more expensive right now and this business is dead. Next year, nobody will do it. That's simply bullshit because every single year I'm reading the same arguments. Hey, there's too much people in there. You had to start last year because this year it's not possible any longer. You can't earn money here. It's always the same, guys, because every year some people are hearing about this business and they want to start and they're simply too bad and don't have the right advice and they just fail, and feeling people are always louder than successful people. So let me be clear here. The print-on-demand market is far from being saturated. First of all, the e-commerce market is growing every single year. Point one. Point two, the print-on-demand and textile market is one of the biggest markets in the e-commerce sector and it's growing as well. The just-in-time production you have with print-on-demand is growing as well because the systems which are doing print-on-demand are getting better as well. Back when I started, 2017, the systems were not as good as they are today. And that's a big benefit because with every single year with better systems, the whole business model gets better. And I think one of the biggest points here, yes, there's competition, no question. I mean, there are over 10,000 stores connected to my software. That means there are a lot of stores, but the competition is easy to overtake. Because people are doing print on demand, they don't take this business seriously and they're doing a side business or something like that. But at the same time, there are people who are doing this full time. So they're investing time in there, they have stuff, they are working intelligently, not like, okay, today I'm doing this and tomorrow I'm doing this. No, they exactly know what to do, what tasks to do, what are the most important things are, and they know what are the MMAs, the money-making activities, and they're focusing on that. So let's wrap things up. Yes, there's competition. Yes, there's more competition back in 2017, but the competition is easy to overtake if you're doing the right things. The competition is not very good. I know a lot of niches which are pretty solid, but nobody's in there. So if you're doing some things right, you can easily override your competition and you can take their market share. Let's talk about one last point here. What's with the Facebook ads? I was doing Facebook advertising back in 2017 for my e-com stores. I was doing Facebook ads back in 2014 for one of the family businesses we own, and it's still very cheap and it's the same. A lot of people are using Facebook, right? A lot of people are doing advertising of it, right? But that doesn't mean that was easy, a lot of easier back then than now. You're not able to interest a lot of interest groups right now. Yes, that's true, but it makes things easier for us. We can scale really quick and we don't have to select different interest groups and stuff like that. So it's getting easier. It's a bit of more competition in there, no questions asked, yes, but it's still possible and we're still on a very early stage. E-commerce will grow over the years. Yes, of course, it would be great if you start 2017, but the next best timing is now. So start now. So the second point I want to talk about, I'm hearing a lot of the time as a CEO of a print-on-demand service, hey, what is with the print-on-demand quality? The print-on-demand quality is really bad. You're not able to build a brand with print-on-demand and it's difficult. So let me be clear, it has nothing, really nothing to do with the print-on-demand business. You simply have the wrong provider. Because when I started my print-on-demand print service, I was buying printers or systems for like 50,000 euros or something like that. Right now, we have systems for over 3 million euros. So they're pretty good. And with every single year, they increase in quality, they increase in the features they have, and they're getting better. So the print-on-demand quality is pretty good. Let me be clear. If you're doing your clothing and your textiles somewhere in Indonesia or something like that, they don't have as good systems as we have here in Europe or in the United States. So the quality of print-on-demand is pretty good. We have better systems than the people in Bangladesh or something like that. So we are able to print a very, very good quality. The problem is that if you have the wrong provider, a provider who is collecting cents and doesn't take care of the product quality, of course you will have shitty quality. But that's not the problem of the whole business model, it's the problem of your provider. So, if you're not happy with the quality of your products, then please change your provider. Don't make the business bad, because the business is pretty good and the systems are pretty good. And for the guys in the United States, I will open up my production facility next year. And for the guys in Europe, hey, just come to me. So guys, let's wrap things up again. If you're not happy with the print-on-demand quality, please change your provider. Look for providers who are working with companies like Cornet, who own a Cornet Atlas Max, for example. They're pretty good systems. Or simply providers you're happy with. For example, my whole company or my whole team, they're coming from the German automotive sector. So they're pretty concentrated and focused on productivity, quality, and all things like that. So if you're not happy with the quality, think about changing your provider. There are a lot of good providers out there, so just look for the right one. So the last point is, people are saying you can only sell basic products. So you have your basic tees, your Gildan tees, you have your basic hoodie, and that's it. Look guys, this one is the most disrespectful comment you can make about print-on-demand. Because you're able to create your products in 1 or 2 minutes. You don't have to buy them months before from China or something like that. You can just create them on time. And if you're selling them, they will be created on time as well. They will be printed on time, just in time production. So you're able to create over 100 products simply in my print-on-demand service. There are a lot of different print-on-demand services out there as well who are offering different products. So the problem is not that you can only sell basic products. The problem is that a lot of print-on-demand stores are just using the basic products for their online store because they're not taking this business seriously. If you're taking this business seriously, you have to add a lot of products in your store. For example, if you have a bodybuilding store, I would recommend you implementing basic tees, basic hoodies, of course, no question. But I would recommend you implementing oversized tees and oversized hoodies as well. We have sweatpants, we have zipper, we have gym shaker, we have mugs, we have standing cups. We have a lot of different products that are pretty good in this niche and that you can use easily. You can just take the design you were uploading to a basic tee and you can upload this design to a gym shaker as well. So in like 2 or 3 hours, you can build a whole store with a lot of assortment in there, with a lot of products in there. And you can easily make money with that, and you have a great branding because you're offering a lot of products and the customer at the end doesn't know that you're using print-on-demand. So it's very easy to build a big store with a lot of different products with the just-in-time production. So my recommendation here is, if you're starting print-on-demand, of course you have to focus on t-shirts and hoodies. They're the best sellers. And for example, if I have 10,000 orders, 9,000 of them are shirts, oversized shirts and oversized hoodies. So basic tees and the basic hoodies are doing a lot of the revenue. But the 10%, they're also mugs, they're also canvas, they're poster, they're gym shaker, they're standing cups. There are a lot of these extra products as well. You can easily use that. And that's a big advantage you have because you have a higher average order value and you have a better branding because you're offering a lot of products. And I think the main reason why people think print-on-demand is dead is because they have the wrong expectations. They come into this business, and I saw a lot of them. I'm in here for several years now. I saw a lot of people coming in here with the wrong expectations. Look, That's not a sprint, that's a marathon. You have to be in here for weeks and months till you realize or till you learn the most important things in this business. You're not able to be a doctor in 2 weeks. Why do you think you can be an e-commerce guy in 2 weeks? You have to stay in this business. You have to learn every single day. You have to motivate yourself to do one more step. You will have bad days. You will have good days. But the most important thing is that you stay in this business for a longer time and learn the most important things. People nowadays want to become successful overnight, and they forgot that a lot of overnight successes got successful in 6 or 7 years or something like that. So guys, do me a favor. Start with the right expectation. You will not become rich overnight. It's simply not possible. But you can become rich. You don't want to become rich quick. You want to become rich safe. And if you stay in this business, and if you're paying your dues, and if you're investing time in it, and if you're getting better, and if you have the right mentors and watching their YouTube videos like mine, you will become successful in this business. What does it take to become successful? Of course, you need a good niche, you need good products, you need good advertising, and of course, you need a good provider. So the conclusion is print on demand is not dead, and it's not going to die in 2025 and in 2026. It's here to stay, it's here to grow, and it will grow, and you can be part of it. But sure, every day it's getting harder, because more people coming into this business. So if you're interested in starting print on demand, then do it now. You don't have time. You will not wake up next year and tell yourself, oh, I'm feeling great this year. I have more time, I have more money and stuff like that if you're not doing something now. Life will get harder every single year for you as well. And so the best time to start is right now. Stop it. Stop the excuses. Stop to feel sorry for yourself and just start your business. You want to become rich? Then do something about it. Your time is now.